Hey there everyone, welcome back to Playground Sessions. I'm Phil, and today we're going to be getting funky with Bruno Mars' new tune, 24 Karat Magic. In this video we're going to be learning how to play the chorus, specifically from the Playground Sessions original arrangement at the intermediate level. Now before we break this down, why don't you listen and watch as I play this section one time so you get familiar, and then we're going to split up the hands and do all that. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, well now it's time to break it down. I'm going to slow this down, walk you through how to do it with the Playground Sessions sheet music right above and with our accompaniments, backing tracks, playing behind, as you just heard in that full tempo both hands run through. So we're going to start with the right hand, and then we'll switch to the left, and then we'll do them hands together. So let's start with that right hand, and again, before we break this hand down, let's just isolate the right hand part by itself, and you guys follow along as I play it. Here's what we're about to do in the right hand. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Alright, so a couple things to take a look at here in our sheet music above. First, key signature. If we use our Playground Sessions highlight tool, we can zoom in there just on the key signature, and I see that we have 4 flats. That tells us that we are in the key of A flat major, or F minor. Those two keys are related, so they share a key signature. And in this particular song, we're going to be in F minor. So that means B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat are our 4 flats. Don't play B, E, A, or D. They're all going to be flatted. Our time signature is pretty straightforward in this one. We've got 4/4, or common time, and that means 4 beats per measure. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to get in position. 3rd finger on an F, above middle C, but actually an octave and a few notes above middle C. So we're going to go pretty high up. We're starting right up here. And as you can see here in our pickup measure, we just toggle back and forth between our 3rd finger on F and our pointer finger, our 2nd finger, on E flat. We're going to go back and forth, like that. Then our section starts, right on measure 3 as we see above. That's when the left hand comes in with the bass line. Okay, so we'll start with that with the right hand. Then we jump up our 5th finger on A flat. And then we're off, okay? So what I want to do now is actually set a really, really slow tempo here, just so we can walk through each note and I can tell you some tips as we go and help you out, okay? Then we'll speed it up to our medium tempo, then speed it up to our full tempo. So we've got our full measure of rest. Then we're going to start with our F. We're going to toggle back and forth like that. Then A flat. Then we're going to rest. Rest for the rest of this measure, actually. And in this rest, we're going to shift our position down. Pinky on F. Here we go. Pointer to C. Thumb to B flat. Now we're back to C. And we're going to rest for the rest of this measure. So look ahead. 3rd finger on E flat to start the next measure. Here we go. Now up to F, then to G. We'll hold this G for 2. We'll play it again. Now 2 eighth notes. G down to F, and we'll tie it over. Then we'll rest and jump up, pinky to C. 3rd finger on A flat, 4th on B flat, and then we'll rest, Get ready for your thumb down on an F an octave below. Here we go. Now rest. Back up. Fourth finger to G. And we'll end it on that third finger on F. And that's it. Now those last three notes there are pickup notes to the verse, which we won't be covering in this video. But as you know, Playground YouTube subscribers, when you're done with the section we teach you on YouTube, you can finish out the rest of the sections in the app. So tap the card above to go to playgroundsessions.com, get the app, and finish this out. All right, why don't we speed up to our medium tempo, which in Playground Sessions is going to be 70 BPM. Our full tempo is 100, so we're working our way up to there. Well, let's set our metronome to 70, and let's walk through this together at this slow tempo. And this time we're going to do it with our Playground Sessions accompaniment, so it sounds like you're playing with the real song. All right, up in position, third finger on F, high F, and here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And toggle. Fifth finger on A flat, rest, get ready, pinky on F. 1, 2, here we go. Rest for the rest of the measure. Look ahead, 3 on E flat. Now walk up to G. Again, now 8th notes down, tie, move. Thumb down an octave to F. And back up 4 on G. And that's it. Way to go. So if I'm moving too fast for you guys, don't forget, you can always hit that rewind button and play back with me at the out-of-tempo run-through and that medium-tempo run-through, so that when you're ready to go to the full tempo, it's all down. Your hands have it down, right? So do that as many times as you need, but when you're ready right now, we're going to go to 100 BPM, full tempo. Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, give yourselves a hand. That was the right hand for the chorus to Bruno Mars' 24 Karat Magic. I think it's time to get the left hand in the mix now. Now, just like the other hands, I'm going to start by playing this section for you so that you can follow along and get familiar with what you're going to be learning. So at 100 BPM full tempo, this sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, that's it. So why don't we start super slow. We're just going to walk through each note like we did in the right hand. So first, we'll say that our position is a low F position. Our pointer finger, our 2 finger, is going to be on B flat. That's actually our first note of this section as well. And our thumb is on C. That's our second note. And our pinky's on F. We're going to be in this position for the most part, but we are going to shift around a little bit. There are 2 shifts I want you to be aware of. One is that our pointer finger is going to come over our thumb to play D flat. And our thumb is going to stay on C because we'll come right back to it. So we're going to do that kind of a toggle shifting hand position, but just briefly. We're also going to do something where we shift down a bit, but I'll get to that in a second. First, I want to talk about our chord progression for this section. Aside from our pickup measure, which has a couple of different chords, we've really only got 2 chords in this progression for the whole song, and they repeat quite often. Now quickly, I want you to take a look above and see that measure 3 and 4, which actually are the beginning of our chorus. In other words, the first 2 measures are actually pickup measures. Measure 3 starts our section on the chorus. So that measure and the next measure, first 2 measures of our chorus, represent our progression. We've got the 2 measures that follow, same thing. The 2 measures after that, same thing. So that's our progression. 2 chords, F minor 7 to B flat minor 7. And except for the very end of this section where we play octaves, we're only going to be playing single notes, one note at a time in the left hand. No chords for this section. So let's go ahead and walk through this at a really slow tempo. Okay, we're going to get in position. Remember, our first note is a B flat with our 2 finger, and that's going to start our pickup measure. We'll start with that. Ready? Here we go. Up to C, 2 finger over to D flat, now thumb back to C, pinky on F. And we're gonna rest, get ready for our arpeggio. 2 on B flat. Now move your thumb to B flat. 5 on E flat, 4 to F. Now we're shifting back to pinky to F. See the pattern repeating here? Shift down again. Rest. 5 on F. And rest. Thumb on B flat, just like before. Now here is going to be a little different. We're going to rest, pinky to F again, arpeggio, but this time instead of going to B flat, we're going to go to octaves. So you reach your thumb up like that. Rest. We'll do one more octave. And rest. Okay, that's the left hand part, walked through single note at a time. So when you've done that enough times and you feel you're ready, let's do it up to speed. Well, first a medium tempo, okay? We'll build our way up to full speed. Medium tempo is 70, so let's try that now. Okay, back in position, low F position. Starting with our pointer on B flat, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Pointer over, pinky on F. Arpeggio, thumb on B flat, pinky on F. We're shifting back and forth in our positions. Now here comes the ending with the octaves. Keep here, thumb up, rest, again. There we go, 70 BPM, our medium tempo. Nailed it. Now, one last step with the left hand. Let's bring it up to 100 BPM. We'll do this at full tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. Excellent work. Another round of applause is deserved. Last step, we got the right hand, we got the left hand. Now let's put them together. If you don't feel like you're quite ready for that yet, please rewind, check out the right hand part again where I break it down and slow it down. Check out the left hand again, all that. For now, we're going to put this together at our medium tempo of 70 BPM. I'll give you some tips as we go for when the hands play together, when they don't, all that. And then we're going to do our final exam of putting it together at 100 BPM. And then, of course, when you're done with that, head to playgroundsessions.com to get the app where you can not only finish out all the other parts to this song and learn it in different difficulty levels if you like, but you could also learn many other songs. And you get graded. It's interactive. So when you're playing and you're practicing, you can see where you're messing up, where you need extra work, all that. So head to the app and check out what else we got in store for you there. In the meantime, let's get up in position, get ready to do this at our medium tempo of 70 BPM. So left hand starting with a B flat. And remember, we're gonna toggle up with our 2, then we're down to F with our pinky. Right hand, we're starting with our third finger on a high F, and we're toggling as well between these 2 notes. Then we reach up to A flat. And that happens at the same time that the left hand plays its pinky. Okay? So we're in position. Let's go ahead and count it off at 70 BPM. 1, 2, 3, go. Nice work. So at the slower tempo, we have a little extra time to do a few things. To look ahead when we have rests, and also to look at when our hands play together and when they don't. So do that as many times as you need at the medium tempo so you can continue to have that extra time to react and to think about what you're doing. But when you're feeling ready, meet me back here. Let's do this now at 100 BPM. Full tempo for the whole chorus, both hands. Here's our last step, and then you've got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Way to go, guys. Bruno Mars is one of my favorites to teach. I love his new stuff. I love his old stuff. If you guys are like me and you want to learn some more, hit me in the comments below with your request for your favorite Bruno Mars song. And if we get enough requests, I'll tell you what, I promise I'll do it, okay? So come back, let me know what your requests are, and we'll make it happen. Well, guys, once again, I'm Phil, and if you love what you learned here today, remember, hit the subscribe button to your left. We've got song lessons where we show you how to play the main sections of songs from all sorts of different artists, like Coldplay, Beethoven, Miles Davis, John Legend, The Beatles, many more. And we're also putting out theory videos where we deconstruct popular music, we talk about chord progressions, rhythms, we'll be talking about practice tips, arranging and composing tricks, all sorts of stuff, everything related to the piano. You can find it here on our YouTube channel. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you like what you saw today in the video, well, that was me using the Playground Sessions app. That's right, the features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the full playground experience. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, the app has incredible interactive feedback and gaming features, full songs broken down by sections and in different difficulty levels, and a whole music theory bootcamp section, all taught by YouTube star David Sides. So click the app button on the left to learn more. Alright guys, I'm Phil and you're watching Playground Sessions. Hit that subscribe button so I can see you for the next video.